Here we go, boys. I'm gonna be using Lots and Achates in the raid. So this is the team. I was running DN instead of Lots before, and yeah, I mean, we'll try with Lots. I've been talking about doing this. Now I've got the Queen and Juleeve Council. Let's go against the Queen first. She is a harder opponent. Achates can clear the debuffs from Julevee. You don't have to just use her skill 3 right away. You can just wait until a few poison effects stack up. And Lots is running Celestine. Achates is running a Rod of Amaryllis. The Rod is, yeah, it's gonna provide more healing, of course. She has 69% effect resistance. I'm gonna have her in the front line. Last time I tried this, she was actually resisting quite a few of the -1 turn cooldown from the Queen. So we'll see how it works out on this. Let's just reduce the music in Azumashik. It's pretty loud compared to the rest of the game. I'm running, yeah, so Celestine on Lots. Lots actually use his skill 1 quite often. Like, the skill 2 actually heals the target for 15% of its max health, and skill 3, it just applies continuous healing for 3 turns. So at the start of each hero's turn, when they have continuous healing, they heal for 15% of their max health. It's a lot of healing. It's a lot of healing. Skill 1 drops attack down debuff. It's a 1 turn debuff from Lots, but I mean 50% chance is really good. And when you skill it up with I believe it was 6 Molagora, so 3 enhancement, and you get that thing to 75% chance. Very good. It's got a memory imprint of dual attack. I only have it unlocked once, but I mean, it's not something I'm gonna max out anytime soon. It might take years as free to play, but yeah, we'll see. So this team, it's like with DN. I mean, there's no defense down, there's no attack buff. I'm using Guardian number 1, so if I want a bit more attack, I get that buff that gives 20% attack and 20% crit chance buff. Sol Badguy now is a 6-star, so that's really good. He has better survival. Dizzy, she's still she's very tanky still. Running Etika Scepter, still using her on my defense in Guild Wars and in Arena. We'll see how it goes against the Queen. I have I don't even remember which artifact is on Sol Badguy. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Oh wait, I know. It's Durandal. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. He's gonna be able to cycle through his skills faster. Actually, if he needs healing, that continuous healing with him gaining like extra turn and getting combat readiness from Durandal, he will he will get healed more often. So that is good. If I had, let's say, like a Shima Staff on Lots or Achates, it would increase the healing of the continuous healing as well. But 15% of the target's max health is really good, because it's 3 ticks, and if you soul burn it for 20 souls, it's for 5 turns. That's pretty insane. Of course, I mean, I'm running Celestine and Rod. There's not that many players that might have both of those. Rod, though, if you saved your powder, like if you saved your dust and you bought it from the shop when it showed up, then, well, you have it, or maybe you summoned it from normal summons or whatever, or maybe you pulled it from mystic summons. But yeah, this team, like Lots doesn't have that good gear. Like, his gear is not that good. Things to know about this team is, yeah, there's 3 heroes that can land attack down debuff. That is, yeah, it can be an overkill, but it is the best debuff to land when you want to increase your team survival. So there's that. And I mean, I would say it's very safe. It has a lot of healing output, but really not having attack buff and defense down, especially defense down, makes it I mean, the team takes longer to clear stuff. But we'll see how we can handle the Queen. It's fine if I'm not running Daydream Joker, actually, because most of the time is spent on dealing with the ads, and they don't have much health anyways. So it's better to be running something, some utility artifact. But to be honest, like, yeah, I'm running Durandal on him. It's not the best choice. It's just I had that on him for PvP, and I kind of forgot to change it. I would have been running El's Fist, maybe. I got Sigurd's Side, but it's not powered up. But for this content, El's Fist could have been good. The red will only trigger when you're below 75% health, I believe. Wow, the triple stun on this though. The triple stun, that was nice, but it's not like we're in any danger here. Now Achates is really tanky. I just hope she doesn't get her skills on cooldown all the time, and that would be unfortunate. Lots, well, I guess we'll see if Lots can shine here to heal up this team. The AI, I mean, the reason I have him on Celestine is, like I said, he's using skill 1 all the time. This team, by the way, gives 38 camping morale. You use Sol Badguy, Sad Memory, and Advice on Lots. Not on Dizzy, on Lots with this team. Sorry. So Juleeve Council after this. Yeah, the debuffs. Like, Sol Badguy can just use his skill 1. Lots, on the other hand, most of the time he's going to be spending using... I'll try to just use skill 2 and skill 3 on manual. Skill 1, yeah, with the attack down debuff, I'll try to just sustain the group and not use their skill 1 on Achates and Lots. Of course, not having skill ups helps. Something that is good with this team is because you have 3 sources of attack down debuff, well, you don't need to worry too much about using your skill ups. With yeah, Dizzy, of course, is definitely worth skilling up. I have her at 033. That's a very popular build, especially when you just build your Dizzy to debuff and disrupt the enemy team. You just don't worry too much about her damage, even if you want her to deal decent damage. That 033 build is doing just fine for me. But yeah, I haven't tried her with damage setup. Of course, it would speed up these runs by a big amount. It's just, unfortunately, this is the way she's built. And my gold has been dropping like crazy. I've been making 6 stars. I've been enhancing gear like crazy. I've been like doing adventure, all the side stories for the Guilty Gear collaboration, and now with the event, the new side story, I've been grinding there as well. Have not been running any hunts that much. When my gold goes up, it's because, of course, I'm doing hunts, but like I said, it's like just promoting non-stop and enhancing gear has been yeah, it did put a big strain on my gold. So yeah, I'm very low right now, but I mean, it's fine. I don't have any issue to actually manage my gold. It's just something I had to do. I wanted to get 6 star on Lots. Yeah, 6 star on Sol, 6 star on Lots, 6 star on Roside. Like, I've done all this like very recently. The Randall just proc there. That defense down is quite deadly. But Sol with the extra turn. No skill ups on Sol just yet. I'm working on skilling up Roside. And I'm gonna be camping actually just before doing the Queen. That is, ooh, I should probably turn off my skills. And Lots can actually just keep this team going, so it's fine. those debuffs on Dizzy, they are so good when you hit that that phase with the counter-attacking mobs against the Queen. It's the second to last phase, I guess, because the last phase is, I guess, it would just be her by herself, or that could be called the last phase. The skills are on cooldown. I should have turned this before, but whatever, we'll just manage. So sad memory on Soul. I did not write down how much they give each because that's the first time I actually run this. So this was 20. So the other one has to be 18. Advice on Lots. It's usually advice on Dizzy when you run Soul and Dizzy together. But with Lots, it's different. He has better, like, you know, synergy for morale gain. Let's turn off the skills. We don't need to use a potion. Fairly sure we're maxed out already. So let's try Lots here. Let's try Lots. Now I just have to start the encounter. We have full souls as well. If like Achates can only use skill 1, then I might pop the Guardian. It really depends. The issue I had was that when you apply 3 debuffs on the Queen, she just takes those debuffs off. So what I will do is apply debuffs on everyone, and then the Queen's gonna take those debuffs off, and I will just the fans down is really unfortunate. Yeah, it's ready. So we can do just this on Achates and have her go and just clear those debuffs. You've got this flexibility with Lots with that 80% combat readiness boost because I don't have any skill ups. Let's just disrupt this team. Got the pushback, all good. Let's keep on working on this ad. I should use my souls here. Like, this is a good opportunity right here. We don't have anything else to do really, so let's just deal some damage. The issue with having area damage with Dizzy and popping the Guardian is that the Queen will go from this phase into the next one right away. There's no downtime. Basically, it's always her pressuring us basically. Let's try to get attack down debuff on this. Wait, I was clicking the second ad, but that also works. That also works. Keep working on this one. We don't actually need to do much here. Just I was going for the ad. I'm pressing on the number above the ad's health. Yeah, and it's not working. It ain't working. I press on the 4 right now. Okay, it worked. There's also redirected damage against the Queen all the time, but they were actually attacking the Queen. Let's try to deal as much damage as possible here. Game's lagging a bit. Phone is like overheating. Okay, attack down. Now we could go for the attack down on the Queen. Nope. Here's the stun. Okay, it's time to go with the debuffs. Maybe one of the debuff doesn't land on the Queen, so she won't be taking them. She won't take them off. Oh, only 2, but no attack down. Everything landed on the ads. Do we need to worry about... No, we're good health-wise here. I will not attack the Queen. If I get attacked down, she's gonna strip them. I won't be greedy, I'll be running these 2 only. I feel like I can sustain her damage, no problem. But really, like, with all these chances to apply attack down debuff, it's very, very safe. Lots gear is not that good. Let's see here. So if I check cooldowns, Achates, I mean, no one is in danger. Let's just keep on using skill 1. Dual attack. God, they're all stunned, man. They're all stunned. Maybe more dual attack happens. Just use as much damage as we can deal. Knock out these adds. Could you imagine if Dizzy skill 2 was able to extend the duration of like stun, sleep? That'd be crazy. Hey, even if I use skill 1 with Lots, it's just heal, heal, heal. Let's extend duration. I'm not gonna use S3. I don't want to land attack down debuff. Perfect. It worked. They're so crippled. Like, what can they even do? There's only the Queen. Now, the only issue is when the Queen is gonna go with her... like, when she switch phase and she brings those counter-attacking mobs, that's when it gets a bit tricky. Now, there's an issue. I use the Guardian, meaning that the Queen's gonna hit 50% health, and she will get those counter-attacking mobs up and running in a second. Like, she's about to hit that 50. I'm not gonna be greedy, and I'll wait until they pop out for me to use skill 3 of Dizzy. But the best case scenario, the best thing you can do here against the Queen, like if you really want to lower her damage output, what you would do is try to land attack down debuff. That's number 1, and then the next one would be decrease hit chance makes her miss her attack. Hunt boss cannot miss their attack, but I think in the raid they can actually do it. We would have to watch the encounter really and check whenever she deals damage and if she's actually missing any. Let's see here. She is missing. She is missing. So it is definitely working, but I would say that attack down and decrease hit chance are the best ones. Now Achates is ready to clear debuffs. So that's definitely, you know, let's try to get some stuns going. Hopefully I get those debuffs to land on the counter-attacking mobs. Okay, Dizzy is tanky, that's one of the advantage here. Wow, Etika's Scepter actually triggered here, and my god, that is beautiful. Yeah, if she's tanky, this stuff will happen. We can actually just kill this ad. No, we can clear debuffs here. We don't need to soul burn. The healing will be enough straight off the bat here. Dizzy is making this so much easier because let's just, where's Soul? Let's give him a turn. I don't need to worry too much about the Queen. Attack down would be really nice. But these two debuffs, they're fine. Okay, speed down. It's no big deal. I could pop this continuous healing now. Extend duration of debuffs. My god. They hit for nothing. They hit for nothing. This will boost combat readiness as well. I should have soul burn just to have it last 5 turns. Why have I not done it? It's definitely longer. It's definitely taking longer. I will be using the Guardian soon. If I don't need to drop any healing. Like, let's see here. Oh. She's starting to deal a lot of damage.
I'll try my best.
I should consider
I feel a lot better now.
seal and you know what? Let's do it. Let's do this. I'm gonna S3 into S2. I want to land attack down debuff on, oh my god, attack down debuff on her. One turn cooldown increase. I really don't want Sol Badguy to die. That was pretty nice. The heal on Sol plus the rod on Lots. It's almost like the Queen's gonna die from using the Guardian before the counter-attack mobs. But it's not like they are dangerous. I can literally, I should have been attacking the Queen to get attack down debuff. Now this is gonna hurt. God. Gotta heal up here. We don't need soul burn. I feel like the heal is gonna be plenty. There's rod as well. As long as those debuffs are like they're sticking here, it's fine. But the Queen really needs to receive attack down debuff. Let's give it another shot. Maybe I can land 2 debuffs and like at least attack down is one of them. Nope, she's gonna clear them now. Unfortunate. Let's try to get it on her. Nope. Maybe I get it here. Yeah, I got it. Nice. Okay. We'll just kill the counter-attacking mob. Or let's actually pop the Guardian here. I think like 2 times is gonna be enough. My god. If she didn't have attack down debuff, man, Sol would have died here.
I'll try my best.
Sol would have died. Okay. Teleport and Julevee now. Let's actually use a potion. You know what? Let's use 2 potions. Just to play it safe. Last time, guys, the recording stopped. I was using this team instead of Lots. It was DN, but the recording was too long. I lost Sol Badguy during the Queen, and I pushed and I 3-man Julevee Council with the little damage that Dizzy does, plus like getting souls and using the Guardian. Oh my god, I pulled through, but it was such like a long battle. I was just like, oh, I'm not gonna do it again. And like I had Celestine on Achates, so even if I turn off my skills, there would be some healing coming her way. I would have had to manual and against Julevee and just heal the wrong target or something like that, and it would have been too long. I should have like let my hero die on the elite pack, the mini boss, before Julevee. That boss actually deals a lot of damage, and yeah, that was my window, but I didn't do it. So yeah, the Mad Rakix veteran. If you land debuffs on this guy, like attack down, decrease hit chance, makes him so much easier. But actually, since I didn't have Sol Badguy, he was dying very slowly. And his damage was piling up. It was getting crazy. Oh, attack down, baby. Got it to land at elemental disadvantage with Lots. Just cutting the attack in half is so good. It's just too good. You can definitely run this. Like, if you reliably land attack down debuff, let's say my Achates had skill ups, she could be the sole healer in this place, I believe. It might be rough on some bosses if you don't have enough damage, but she could do it. She could do it with enough speed. It could happen. I mean, especially with Rod, or even without Rod. Like, if you have Celestine or Shimaja staff, increase her healing output. Prophetic Candlestick to have her skill 3 available more often on like on Julevee. That's really good if she gets attacked. But the issue is having the hero getting attacked. Look at the crippling effect of the debuff though. Oh god. Now I've got to get my skills ready for Julevee. Soul deals so much damage even without defense down. Look at that damage. It's so much. It's so much damage. Also, Soul can remove that attack buff. Okay. That was like the biggest threat. I don't feel like Julevee is gonna be an issue because I'm running Achates. I'm like not even worried about the debuffs. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be. The poison effect can definitely start to stack up. But you know, like, I could have ran Wondrous Potion Vial on Lots. I could have run Wondrous Potion Vial on Achates. I could have ran 2. But they're not maxed. They have 75% chance to remove a debuff. So it is not as reliable. The healing output increase from Celestine and Rod, I feel like they might be enough to sustain the poison damage for a while, even though my skill 3 might not be ready. There's some things you can do during the battle, like I can use Lots to increase the turn of Achates, having her get her skill 3 ready faster. That's one thing. Another thing is that, yes, I can heal through the poison, and if, let's say, Soul is getting most of the poison effects, it's not as dangerous as, let's say, a hero with high health like my Achates at 16,000 and my Dizzy at what? She's at like 16, 17,000 health. She just has less defense. Yeah, almost 18,000 health. So poison effects on her will deal a lot of damage. It's 5% of their health per tick. So it can definitely pile up. But there's another thing you can do, is that you can use Achates skill 2 that gives immortality. So if you see a hero with a lot of poison effects and they're like, you give them immortality, it will heal them, and also they will not receive the poison damage on the upcoming turn. So that's one way to relieve some, like, that's another way to cut some of that poison damage. Buy you time so you can use that skill 3 of Achates. So I'm full on souls, and my skills, they are gonna be ready. Really, like, Julevee doesn't deal that much damage with its attack. It does, it can stack up and start dealing some more damage over time, but it's like every time you go into that phase against the ads, when Julevee splits into 3 copies, you have to guess the right one. It's like stacking attack, defense, and speed buff, I believe, resets to 0. So whenever you come out of that phase, Julevee is not powered up anymore. It has to rebuild that buff. Like, even like with that team running Celestine, it's nice because you can just turn off the skill, don't have to worry about not be able to sustain. Maybe you might worry about some missing health if you don't pay too much attention. before a boss, but that's definitely the way to go, just turning off your skills, or you could manual, but that's a waste of time. Oh my god, a triple stun. This doesn't happen often, but it seemed to have happened a few times already in this run. So I know there's a lot of players out there with no DN, no Angelica. You might be sitting on your Achates and you haven't built her. That's a major mistake, I would say. And Achates, I've been anticipating her. Like I was really excited when I pulled her. It took a long time to actually get her, but I did, and I got her. The plan on my second account was to go for Achates from the get-go on the selective summon with Kira, so I can just straight up farm Golem from the get-go, and that's what I did. And Achates, her kit is just so amazing. When you know that attack down debuff cuts their attack in half, plus she has good healing output, removes debuffs before healing with skill 3, plus that immortality that she can like apply on whoever, it makes some floors in the abyss also very much easier. Just a great kit. And that attack break for 2 turns, that's another big plus. She's fire, so she's perfect for Golem on top of everything else I said. Solid base stats. Healing base on her max health. Super strong. Well, I don't need to worry about, but maybe I get bored and I turn off the other one in there. Of course, my stats are not optimal. Could have had more health, but that also means more damage from poison. Now on this, I should just... Actually, I don't need to push the combat uniqueness of Julevee. Just go with skill 1. And whatever. No skill ups. And this can apply enable to be buff debuff, which actually works. Like if I do it now, what happens is that it applies the buff and Julevee cannot get a buff, which is cool. My god, so much faster. You know what? Let's just speed this up. That flexibility that you have is really cool. And now you use skill 2 of Dizzy when Julevee actually has combat readiness. You know, I could... This is a 3 turns, but I feel like I can just go with that. Even if I would land the attack break, it's fine. And you know, let's... Because this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work during the ad phase because they remove buff. That's an issue with Lots. But might as well counter the poison effect with that. Because continuous healing actually counters 3 poison effects. Because poison effect is 5% of your max health. Continuous healing heals you for 15% of your max health. That's very strong. I should have used the Guardian, but I'm saving for the ad phase just to like burn them in case I get unlucky. It's overkill, but that's the way you should approach this battle. We don't need... I want to show you guys the power of this continuous healing. I don't need to speed this up. Let's just... Oh, well, it could be the attack buff, it doesn't matter. There's Celestine. Look how beautiful that is. Poison damage countered. Also, well, Lots could be getting some Durandal proc, so that's not bad. And let's push the Julevee's combat readiness with skill 2. It's working beautifully, that counter to poison. Now, yeah, they're about to lose it soon. So, and I'm about to go in the ad phase, so I should pop the healing now to clear those debuffs. I want to have this healing ready during ad phase in case I need it, because there's area damage going, well, quite often. Maybe attack buff. Yeah, it's fine because I can just clear it. Cool. The ad phase will be happening. That is still bugged, but it's dealing damage. Is it? Did it really deal damage to the Julevee Council? Now we can let's not use the Guardian and Soul Burn Dizzy, because I'm showcasing the team, right? Like, everyone can just pop their Guardian. It's not too exciting, but Etika Scepter could have triggered here, which would have allowed me to use skill 2. No stuns. Now what you need to do is just attack one of the ad that doesn't have attack buff. Attack down debuff, I mean. Now I could go Celestina or give a turn to someone. Since we're taking some damage, let's give the turn to Dizzy, because she, like, Soul was about to go anyways. Let's reduce their combat readiness and increase the debuff duration. And let's just work on the middle one. It doesn't have attack down debuff. Soul is the one that needs to survive. One stun. Now, yeah, you cannot use the continuous healing. It will be taken off. But I'm still gonna use it, because maybe there's one tick that can go off. Let's see. Not even. It just gets stripped off. I should have used the Guardian, actually. Okay, so let's Soul Burn. Get the biggest heal out of this. Start using skill 1 on Lots. Let's do it. I didn't want to use the Guardian, that's why. I want to really work on using these heroes more.
What should I do?
Now, let's follow the Guardian. Okay, not the right one. Let's work on the front one. That skill 3 is those Etika Scepter proc, man. It's not like I can use this during the Julevee boss phase, because I mean it's just gonna give her buffs. So whatever, I'll just use it now. Wow, the last one. It's the last one. Achates. Just heal up. Soul. Cannot let Soul die. I want to keep skill 3. Okay. I can push Julevee back. Continuous healing is on cooldown. Let's just go with skill 3 without soul burn. We don't need to do that soul burn, especially with Rod. Man, we definitely did not need to use a soul burn. We don't need to speed through this phase though. The dangerous part is really dealing with the 3 ads. Now, that was unlucky that the last one was the correct one. But we need to build souls here. And I should be... The soul burn on this is very good to counter poison though. Because that's a really long time. It's just that the ad phase is getting pretty close. And they remove buffs. So I don't need to go all out on this thing. See, the damage is not too high.
I'll try my best.
I should keep my cooldowns. And I could have boosted Dizzy. But also I've got Celestine to heal up. Sorry, the ad phase. Hopefully I can show you guys the gear and I won't run out of time. We'll see. Probably have still a good 10 plus minutes of recording. Let's heal her, and then it might heal someone else with Rod. No, it was herself.
What should I do?
Cycle her skills.
A lot better now.
Let's go middle one. Hopefully we don't have to deal with 3 again. Just doing it without soul burn should be enough. I'm gonna pop the Guardian soon enough. Maybe on Lots' turn.
I'm a little nervous about fighting.
Let's do it up. Really, when it's Julevee by itself, it's easy. It's easy. Get an extra turn here. Let's go front one. I could have popped the Guardian actually. Achates. She's about to go anyways. I could have done it on Soul or anyone really. Yeah, time to heal up here. Not gonna soul burn. I pop the Guardian on Lots. We'll see.
I'll try my best.
Yep, doing it. But he can't do much during this phase, which is unfortunate. But he can still give S2 to Achates to speed up her her turns, unless they are going at the same speed, then it doesn't work too well. So we're back here.
Let's go. What should I do?
And we can just apply the continuous healing now, which I could have soul burned, but I don't think we'll get to that point, because soul deals a lot of damage. Yeah, this attack buff is actually, and you see this this stacking buff that Julevee is getting.
I'm a little nervous about fighting.
That is an issue if you land attack down debuff. This attack buff is definitely hurting. Let's go with skill 2 to push its combat readiness. Can just remove the buff here. Beautiful. Can pop the Guardian to finish this off. Let's do it up. I don't have much morale here. It's that's it, because I teleport. I can't reach any battle, so let's just go here. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, do not have enough. So let me show the gear real quick before this this thing actually my recording, like my phone runs out of space. Oh my god, my god. 2 galaxy bookmarks, beautiful. And the gear, skill ups first, Soul, Shuri, oh wait, not Shuri, what am I even doing? Dizzy, Achates, and Lots, and here's the stats. I'll do stats on everyone in case recording stops. Achates, Dizzy, and Soul, and here's the gear real quick. Just pause if I go too quick. If I go like really too quick, you can just get the video to run at like 0.005 sorry, 0.25x, and then you can pause. Sorry about that, it's just really running out of time on this recording. But that's what it is, no defense down debuff. Still, as you can see, it was still safe, and I had some room to work with still. Lots of stats are nothing crazy. But yeah, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Press the bell icon for like to be notified whenever I release a new video. And check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. Playlists of all sorts. Arena, Guild Wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, and Abyss Floor 62+. So good luck with your raids and all that. That team is quite powerful and much more obtainable than many other group compositions out there. So have fun with that, guys. Peace out for now.